This speaker has been recorded at an online meeting of Addictive Eaters Anonymous. You can email us at contact@aeainfo.org.
I'm Vanessa. I'm an addictive eater, and yeah, it's really nice to be here this evening. Get to see everyone, and yeah, I have a great life today, all because of sobriety and Addictive Eaters Anonymous. By myself, I was unable to stop obsessing about food and my weight, my obsession with wanting to be thinner, and binging on large volumes of food and throwing up, and over exercising at times and restricting other times, and just the whole different array of addictive eating behaviors. And yeah, by myself, I couldn't stop that, and I tried. I tried for years, and yeah, just everything I tried, it seemed to just get progressively worse over time. And yeah, I tried, I remember the specific self-help book. I had to write out like a food diary, and after sometimes I binged, it was so much food, I couldn't even remember what I'd eaten to write down in this diary thing. And yeah, it just didn't work. And tried counselling, and I'm grateful that she admitted that she couldn't help me anymore, because I just got worse as I was going to her. She watched me get progressively worse. So she admitted she couldn't. She admitted her powerlessness over my addictive eating, and suggested I go to a treatment centre. And I went to a treatment centre for 5 weeks, and in there I was stealing food from the kitchen and eating it, locking myself in the bathroom and eating it in there on my own. And yeah, just that didn't work either. But the good thing about it, though, was that I got into meetings for food, and got to meet and hear some of the members that are here tonight, and just see them sober and well. And yeah, they were no longer doing what I was doing with food. And yeah, I just remember feeling I just wanted that peace, or that freedom from food that I saw they had. And yeah, that just made me keep coming back to meetings. And yeah, and yeah, my eating got worse when I came to meetings. And for me, it took some time to surrender, and just for me to fully admit that, yeah, I'm not normal around food, and yeah, that I need someone to help me with what to eat and how much to eat, and when to eat it. I was coming to meetings, but kind of asking a few people what they were doing with food, and just trying to make up my own food plan. I still was holding on to the idea that I could I could manage this, like I could fix it, just ask a few questions, do some research, and yeah, I could get it. But I couldn't. I just I just kept picking up that first one. And but yeah, eventually just there was no relief in the food anymore. And yeah, it was actually quite painful every time I binged. And I just really, really wanted to stop. And I remember like I could see my friends kind of seemed to get on with their lives, and they had relationships and they were doing well in their careers, and they just seemed to be getting on with life, and I was just really, really struggling. And in every area of my life, it wasn't just binging and obsessing about my weight. I was really full of fear, and really afraid of what people thought of me. And I just so uncomfortable and just being alive, just being myself. I just found life really difficult, and even like relationships and work and friendships, and and I just love to be on my own, because then when I was on my own with food, just worrying about my boss or obsessing about what I thought somebody was thinking about me. And when I started eating, that all kind of just faded away. And I felt kind of safe, but it just stopped working. So once that stopped working, I think I was ready to let it go. There was no payoff in it anymore. And I was ready just to do what was suggested and let go of the idea that I'm a normal eater. I accepted that I wasn't normal around food, and that I needed someone to show me what to do with food, and also be willing to kind of get on this 12-step program, and get a sponsor. I can't go through the 12 steps on my own. I need someone that can share their experience of the program with me. And I remember even a lot of the words in the big book had to be explained to me, the Alcoholics Anonymous book. There's a lot of it I just didn't understand. It's like a new language. So for someone to bring me through the book and get through the steps, and for the first time see my part in things, and and just see where I've been selfish and dishonest, and been inconsiderate. I was always just so caught up in myself that I was very unaware how I affected other people with my eating, my drinking, and just my behavior, or just being inconsiderate, I guess. So it's good to look at that, and not just to move away from that kind of blaming my family for things. And so that was really freeing for me. And and then just to just keep going with the program, and start to believe and start to see there's a power greater than myself that can help me stay sober and help me in all areas of my life when I genuinely ask for help. Just the idea that I don't have to manage my life anymore. I remember feeling a lot of relief in the idea that there was something else greater than me that can take care of my life. I just remember feeling relief that, okay, I don't have to try and keep all the balls in the air anymore, and just there's something that'll do a better job than me. Because I was tired of trying to figure it all out, or just full of fear. And so I guess having to replace that fear with faith, I guess. And just constantly getting opportunities to trust in God. Not just with food, keeping me sober and away from that first one, but just in everything in life. And yeah, because I've heard here that God's got it sorted, and yeah. And I did find that really hard. I was going to leave the program because of all mention of higher power, but I wasn't getting well, and I could hear people at meetings that were sober and living their lives, and they were mentioning how they had a dependence on a higher power, and I just really saw that that's what I was missing as well. Yeah, so just really grateful to the program, and yeah, as I said, started a great life today, and just spent some time with my family before I came to the meeting, and I just love to feel part of my family now. Before, I just always felt like just didn't belong, and so that's a blessing of sobriety, and I'm just not constantly worrying so much about what people are thinking about me. It's just so self-obsessed thinking about that. But and I don't think my life would be better if I'm thinner. So just lots of gifts in sobriety today, and just recently moved in with my fiance, and lots of opportunity to think of someone else, and it's just such a lovely time, and that just would not be possible if I was still binging. Just no way. So just really grateful to the program, and just to get to live a life today, and not be obsessed with food. So just great to have this program in my life. So thanks.